Alright guys, it's William Jamie here. So yeah, I think we pretty much are finished this level for this game. So let's add the functionality of a multi-level. So the aim of this escaping Jedi's game is pretty simple. The Jedi need to reach that certain goal. So you see, successfully escaped, and if you hit this dark field, the Jedi no longer, it will just fall into a dark field and become a bad guy. So game over. So how to do that? Pretty simple. We need to attach a certain script on it. I think we already attached that. I think it's called the escape, right? So we just print out, say, debug log you escaped, but that clearly not enough because the player won't be able to just see that you escaped it. So you need to change the scene, or maybe print that something like a splash screen, something like that, on the user screen, say that you already finished this level. So how to do that? Pretty simple. I'm going to use the scene manager. So I'm going to using, so this is just to import a sort of a dependency that you need to run that. So I'm going to just import Unity engine and dot a certain thing that in the Unity engine, which is scene management, and it will just automatically import the scene manager that we're going to use. So instead of just print a you escaped text on log, I'm going to use the scene manager, right? Scene manager, and say that you escaped. So I'm going to load a different scene. Okay, so load scene, and let me just because you already finished that, I'm going to load a different scene. So scene 1. So the current scene right now is 0. So if you load scene 1, you just come to another scene, and let's go back to Unity, and remember, we are at the sample thing right now, which is not good. This is not good name. So let's go back to asset and look at scenes, and this is just a sample thing, right? We don't want this sample thing, so what I'm going to do is a file and save as. So save a different name for it. So we might name it escape. Jedi escape. Jedi escape. Right, Jedi escape asset. Let's just save it, and you will find it at asset Jedi escape, and you can just click and drag and just go to the scene. And because this is just identical, you save as, you just change its name, so you can just delete the sample thing, right? Just delete everything, which is good. And then I'm going to create another thing. So create a there's no create scene. Let me just use the file to create a new scene, and that scene will be just a basic 2D built-in. And yeah, let's create it. Create it. Yeah, it will create it, but I think you will wait a little bit longer before they actually build everything and create a completely new scene. Here I'm going to change the original loading of the scene, right? So yeah, as is just create new scene, let me just let's change build setting, right? So previously the scene, this sample thing, I think we can remove, we can delete it, right? You don't need it any longer, so you can just safely delete it. And what I'm going to do is to add a new scene here, and I'm going to just click add open scene, and we'll just add that open thing, which is scene Jedi escape. Pretty good. And of course this is scene 0, and once the Jedi escaped, I'd like to add another thing, which is the scene I think it's scene 1, because I just write that on the script. So let's just just leave it here. And the interesting thing is that I already clicked new scene, but it's never created. I think I maybe hit cancel. Yeah, sorry guys, it's just hit cancel. And this is untitled thing, and I'm going to save it. So this is the end of Jedi. So end, and you can go to asset. We got the end. Let me click and drag. Already inside of the scene. This is the end, and of course you can go file and build settings, and you can add open scene. You can, and this is the end. And we'll get to 1 here. And of course you can create all sort of say camera, and just get a camera here, and camera will just look at nothing here. And of course I can create a 2D object. Let me just do it quickly, okay? So let me get this square, and that square clearly so small. I'm going to get a say 100. Right, so the camera will just look at this this black white canvas, sorry. And of course you can say some text here saying that is the end of the yeah, I don't want that, sorry, I don't want to import that. Let's just get rid of it. And yeah, I think they got the canvas as well, but I don't want to involve too much of thing. Let me just borrow this background so you get more consistent background here. We got the background, and let me just copy this background and go back to end. Just get rid of this canvas because we haven't introduced you guys this yet, and I don't want to overcomplicate things. And yeah, but as I remember, that canvas is pretty big. So yeah. Alright, yeah, forget about it. I think I might just, the quickest way just to use their text, and yeah, you just import everything, and you can get a new text. And I'm going to say this is the end, and yeah, and of course I'm going to put it at the center of the canvas so you guys can see it. And of course the let me just get rid of the square because I don't think this serves any of the purpose. And there, the end, the camera, I think I can just delete this camera. We already got a main camera here, and the main camera will not see anything unless we move it. So we move it up. Let me make it bigger. Got 100. That's big enough. The end. Right, so the main camera got here. Let me save it and test it out by run that to see whether they got the end showing at the center of the screen. Alright, the end. Pretty good. Yeah, move it. Oh, right, yeah, I know, because we got a canvas here, so we don't need to worry about it. Yeah, we will introduce all that later on, but for now, yeah, I just want to quickly make the end as the end scene. So when the Jedi actually died or escaped, I will just jump to that thing, okay? So let's go back to our rider and load scene 1, and scene 1 will be the end. Let's just test this out. Just a test of the theory. So if you want to jump back to the Jedi escape scene, you just double click that thing, you come back to it, and let's try to hit this alright, let's try to hit this. Okay. Let me turn around a little bit. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit difficult. Okay, it's too difficult. let me just hack this game. Okay, I'm going to move this Jedi closer to the goal that I want this Jedi to achieve. I think this pretty easy for the Jedi to reach and load the second scene. So, and the end. Okay, good. So, yeah, essentially, I just move that Jedi to hit that collider as a trigger, and then trigger the whole thing to change that to the end thing. Okay, and the end thing you don't need to worry about the camera. Just some thing I made so you would just jump that to this, and it will serve no purpose, whether it's camera or the canvas. You don't need to worry about it. It's just I make up something that you guys can see the end in the stream. Okay, I think it's pretty good, and of course you can add more logic to it. So, for example, if the Jedi hit the dark material, is the end, and if you get multiple levels for this game, the Jedi hit that, so escape, and they may enter a completely new environment, and then you just start a new journey, right? New escape journey, right? Or continue to escape, but this time the conveyor belt got much quicker, and maybe got a lot of obstacles along the way. Once you hit it, and you die, right? And yeah, and I think I might introduce you guys a lot of interesting scenario along the way. So yeah, I think that's it.